Hello you beautiful bastards, this is Lamf Games, a board game publishing company in the making, and today we're gonna talk about the art of Fluffy Dragons. Now I know that I've been gone for a long time, I've been working a lot on the art. As you saw the animation, I've been doing the storyboards. I've been working with a Ukrainian animator and he's a beast. We'll be working on the next 20 seconds of the animation. I've been working a lot on the dragons. I finally finished the primary sketches for all of them. And I was also on a video for our Family Plays game Voices. I will leave a link below for that video. And I'm left out. And as you probably saw at the beginning of the video with the animation, I am updating my logo. This new logo will help me fix a lot of things that I knew that were wrong with my previous logo. I really like the logo that I did before, but I knew it had a lot of issues. Usually logos don't have more than 2 or 3 colors because that makes it easier for people to recognize the brand in the future by recognizing the colors. Right now my current logo has like 6 or 7 colors. Also, since the letters are in cursive, it's harder for people to understand what is written in them. And when you make the logo really small, it's basically impossible to read. So first off, let's talk about the colors of Fluffy Dragons. For this, I'm going with a very pastel palette. They're gonna be very soft, and that's good because they will go well with a lot of dark colors, a lot of bright colors, and they're not like screaming for attention. And I really like that subtlety when I'm really working on something, since I'm a graphic designer at Jenka Origins. And I had to do a lot of research because at the beginning I didn't know where I was going to go with the art of Fluffy Dragons, because I really had to figure out the lore of the game and the story behind it, and I'm still trying to figure that out in a way. Like for example, the white dragons hate the pink dragons because the pink dragons are really small but they have huge wings, while the white dragons are really big but they have really small wings, so they cannot fly, and they are very jealous of the pink dragons. And at the beginning the elements were gonna have their own colors, but that got really confusing because the dragons already have colors that represent them. Like for example, electricity could either be white, blue, or yellow. There's already a blue player, a white player, and a yellow player. So sometimes if people were using yellow on that game, then people would talk about the yellow, but they didn't know if they were talking about the element or the yellow player, and that did create a lot of confusion a lot of times, especially with blue players, because water is blue. It just was getting a little confusing. So then I changed that, and now the elements will just be like just an illustration of fire, and then will be an icon of fire on top of it. Fluffy's dragon electricity will either be red. Also, talking about the icons, I'm trying to figure out if the icons right now are too simple, because I want the icons to be like people will see it and they will know, okay, that's water, that's fire, that's electricity. But I also don't want to make them too simple. And I mean, I'm obviously a fan of The Last Airbender, but I also don't want to copy what they did. So I'm really trying to figure out what do you think? Should I make them a little more complicated? Are they fine as they are? I don't know. What do you think? And if you are a Naruto fan, you can probably see that the elemental board has some similarities to the chakra nature cycle. Also, if you're a Pokemon fan, you can probably see some similarities to the strength and weakness chart. And another thing that will be important are the gems. Each element will have their own color gems. And the gems that I'm working with at the moment are yellow, red, blue, pink, and white. Now, the colors that I picked were from the colors that people were picking the most at conventions. I also had green, orange, black, and purple. But people weren't picking those as much, and I also don't want them to be so generic gems, but I do think the white and the pink are very unique, so those are probably stay as they are. And since I'm finally finished the sketches, soon I will have to figure out how they will look in the actual cards, because right now they are just like posing, but I will actually want them doing something in the thing. Like the blue dragon might be swimming down, and you know, the background will be blue, like they will be doing something and not just like, which I think will be a little bit tricky. And the next steps will be about finishing to work on the animation, which there are 20 seconds more to go. I need to work on the logo and the cover art, the box, and of course the cards, the elements, all that stuff. But the box art and the logo, I'm thinking something like Momiji or Iwari, because I really love that art. The digital paintings that they did there are amazing. I have never played Iwari, but I really want to play because the box is so beautiful. So I want people to feel that about my game, that they see the box and it's like, oh my god, I really want that game. And the logo will probably be something simple like that, will be something minimalistic, maybe just like a font that says Fluffy Dragons, maybe playing with some negative space or something. But yeah, instead of fire, what are you doing? What are you doing? And yeah, that will probably take quite a few time.
Okay, so since the beginning I thought, okay, I will make this game on May of next year. That's what I thought in 2021 of this year. And then around February, I was like, okay, so I don't think I can finish that in that time. So I moved it to October. And then around May, I was like, yeah, I don't think that's gonna be what I will be able to do. And then I changed it to February of next year of 2023. And right now we're in November and I'm still working on the art. I want to build more of a following.
So I will let you know when the campaign will launch. So right now, I'm just gonna focus on making this game the best that it can be. And yeah, hopefully you're here for the whole ride and you'll be backing my game whenever it comes to Kickstarter, which will be eventually, I promise. But yeah, like right now, I mean, you saw the animation, like I'm really working towards this, but you know, it might take more time than I originally thought. And after I finish all the art and all the gameplay has been ironed out, then I will just keep promoting the game until I finally launch it. And yeah, I do hope that you come along for the ride and that you enjoy it. And please tell people, like and subscribe. It really does help me. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye. I'm sweating. And that's when I figured out I wasn't recording this whole time.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.